When it comes to social media, don't make yourself a target. Don't make yourself so much of a target you become a customer that doesn't benefit. If you have individuals titling themselves experts, gurus, influencers, the GOAT, or whatever things they want to use, when alpha male can be thrown in there, be careful. Watch how the individuals that claim to care about what you get out of it, watch how they present themselves. Watch what they show you. If it's always a final product, a lifestyle, things that draw your attention because their attention spans are so low. If it just things like that and it's not content to inspire you, content to teach you, enable you in an educational way, watch out. It's a red flag. It's a red flag. Because something that helps you flourish isn't the most exciting things all the time. It's resourceful, educational, and necessary things for you to learn. It won't be the most entertaining things. It won't be the things that flash, because that's not reality. When you pay attention to all these coaches, experts, alpha males, or whatever they want to call themselves, it's all centered around something that is superficial, something that draws your attention, but it's never about anything that teaches you practical things based on your experiences, based on the situations you come across in real life. There's always fluff. There's always something you want to hear. But unfortunately, that is not real life. That's not real life. If you want to see your six pack, stop eating junk food. Stop thinking that you'll skip the gym. Stop thinking steroids, performance enhancement, a bunch of pills, or Ozempic, or anything in the book will shortcut your way there. Forget about it. I'll be the first to tell you the reality. I'm not gonna feed you a bunch of lies so I get more views. I'm not doing it. I'm not losing integrity because I want people to see that I get a lot of views. I want people to see that people like me. I could care less. I'm here to deliver what needs to be delivered, and who wants to listen. I appreciate you guys that listen. Whoever doesn't, go somewhere else. Go be manipulated somewhere else. Go to the people that claim to be experts, alpha males, and all these things in the book. And the thing is, it will be the downfall of that individual and the individuals that listen to that. And don't try to identify the red flags. If someone isn't trying to teach you something, give you advice based on reality, they're not there to help you. They're there to help themselves look better. That's really it. Look better. No person that gives you advice on finances should tell you things that draw liabilities. What do I mean? Buying a bunch of expensive things that you don't need, being around people that are materialistic, and all the things in the book. When you pay attention to these individuals, that is what they show you. They never talk about what specific things to invest to and why. They never talk about what to give back to and why. They never talk about what specific routine should you have that is sustainable long term. They always talk about fast results. They always talk about superficial things. And they want to speak for what people want and what people are interested in. They're talking about individuals that are liabilities at the end of the day. Nothing that is worth it in life is something that will be a liability. Assets are things that will last longer, but also it requires a lot of discipline to be able to attain and keep. Pay attention to what individuals show you. Are they showing you things for flash? Are they showing you things so that you think that they're cool? You think that they're rich? and all these things they want to label themselves? Or are they actually there to educate you to better your life? Why not come here? I'm talking about specific things that apply to life. How to make yourself better physically, mentally. How to take whatever things you listen to, and these are things you can apply to anything. Having a better mindset is something you can apply to not only improving your physique, but to be able to flourish in your career, flourish as a leader, flourish as a supporter, as a follower, whatever facet of life. But what do alpha males give you that is practical to your life? What? How to sleep with more women? That's good advice? What? How to take a credit card and buy a car, be on credit, so that people think that you're making it? Buy a bunch of things you don't need? Nothing about giving back? Nothing about making long-term investments? Everything about looking cool for what? For people to approve you? When you really pay attention, all those messages are centered around insecurities. I don't care what people think of me. I care what the important people think of me, my family, the people in my immediate surroundings. Now, I care about things like respect. I care about things like appreciation. But if someone thinks I'm nice, if someone thinks I'm alpha, beta, whatever words you want to use, it doesn't matter. So don't make yourself a target. Don't be so much of a consumer that you forget to think for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are entitled to your own opinions and thoughts and your own decisions. Don't make these people warp what God gave you. That's all my points. That's really what I wanted to communicate here. Because we watch. Something gets our attention and we forget to think. We forget to ask questions. Don't be a slave to that. Individuals that claim to be experts, label themselves the GOAT, label themselves the best of whatever it is. It's not confidence. It's not. Let your results speak and let your peers label you. Don't label yourself, claiming to be whatever you need to be claimed as so that people see you in a different light. At the end of the day, it's always going to be the mission first. It shouldn't be approval. And those are the differences you should look for. Is it about an intent, a mission, or is it about approval? And when you watch these individuals that show you a lifestyle, that show you a bunch of women label themselves a bunch of things, it's usually catered around approval. Secretly. But wise people can see through it. At the end of the day. There's nothing there. Oh my goodness, why can't I speak? There's nothing extravagant with my videos. It's straight to the point. I'm giving you things raw and straight, and I'm not wavering. I'm not trying to gain your approval, but I am here to make sure that I deliver something that is applicable to any part of life. Anyways, that's all I had to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Why do you agree? Why do you disagree? And I will take it from there. May God bless you, and I'll see you next video.